Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions, secured against evolving threats, and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBI? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
With locations in Shippensville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Providing in-depth audio, video, and written coverage of high school and small college sports across Western Pennsylvania. The YDL Sports Network. If you love sports, this is the place to be.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after a brief technical difficulty, I think I got the internet up and running, and we are getting ready for high school football on your daily local and the YDL Sports Network. Alan Siebert, Han Solo right now. Lou Viz is on his way. Will be joining me momentarily. This is the Casella pregame show. Fans are an essential part of any team. Visit Casella.com to join our team today. Casella, our people, your team. Today's stream is powered by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection. OilCountryCrates.com. And this is the Warren Tire Center drive to the game. The Warren Tire Center, make sure you get to the game in comfort. WarrenTireCenter.com. As I said, Alan Siebert joining you from the Pasture of Pain. Little throwback afternoon, little Saturday afternoon football. It is a warm one. I can attest to that as I'm in the press box right now, and that sun is not getting any cooler. So... As I said, Eisenhower coming into this game with a 5-1 record. Seneca 2-4 on the season. This is an important region game. Both teams Class 2A with the playoffs on the horizon. So this is an important game, even though Seneca's record is not what you would expect from a team with playoff aspirations. They are right in the hunt, as are many teams in the Class A battle. 2A battle, sorry. So... last week, Seneca suffered their third straight loss. It was a 19-7 loss to Fairview. Zach Motes had a 46-yard touchdown run for Seneca's only score. The Bobcats' last win was a 30-0 victory over Union City. That came way back on September 6th. Eisenhower's latest victory came a week ago with the that win over that same Union City team. They steamrolled their way to a fifth straight win, beating Union City 48-6 a week ago. Logan Penley only played the first half, but still accounted for 4 touchdowns, 3 on the ground and 1 through the air. The Knights offense rolled despite junior Joe Gelati subbing for starting quarterback senior Caleb Jacobzak, who was limited to punting last week. So we'll take a look at the players to watch and everything. We'll squeeze in a quick commercial break. Lou will jump on with me, and we'll bring you more high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
How are you, boys? Good. How are you? Good. Better now. Yes, sir.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Make 2025 the year you take the next step in your career with the Clinical Medical Assistant Program or Professional Development Seminars at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. Learn how to make college affordable at the Financial Aid Seminar or grow your personal skill set with Fall Country Brunch and Event Planning Made Easy classes. Go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222 to register. The Warren Forest High Ed Council, your access to lifelong learning.
And welcome back to Eisenhower High School, the pasture of pain. High school football on the YDL Sports Network. Eisenhower Knights 5-1, getting ready to square off against the 2-4 Seneca Bobcats. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza has now joined me in the Casella pregame show. Had to make the quick trip up here, but we got him now. So you got your usual crew for this big game. Talked about it a little bit before in the first part here about how the Class A 2A playoffs are not far off, and this is, even though the records are lopsided, this is the kind of teams that Eisenhower is going to compete with for a playoff spot. So going to get important from this point out. Now, last year, these two teams met on the same day, October 4th, at Seneca High School. In that game, Seneca built a 27-0 lead and withstood a late night's rally to win 27-14. Zach Motes had 14 carries for 100. And Caleb Jacobzak scored for Eisenhower. Unfortunately, one thing the Knights would like to avoid with this game for 300 yards and a couple scores, and senior Eden Lucas has also rushed for 162 yards. They struggle through the air for the most part. Harwood is 10 of 35 for 179 yards with 3 touchdowns and 4 picks. Sophomore Dalton Boyd has also played some significant snaps at quarterback, 13 of 37 for 111 yards with a TD and a pick. The team's leading receiving threat is senior Dominic Buscemi, 7 catches, 114 yards, and a pair of scores on the year. Defensively, Seneca is led by Braden Stankiewicz and Eden Lucas, both seniors. They each have 40-plus tackles this year. Stankiewicz and Braden Burnsley each have a pair of sacks. For Eisenhower, they'll welcome Caleb Jacobs back to the quarterback role this week after he sat out last week in the dominant win against Union City. Picks this year, but his biggest impact comes on the ground with 71 carries for 659 yards and sacks on the season. And junior
take care of business today. I mean, Eisenhower won the toss. They're going to take the ball first. So hopefully, when they get the ball, they can sustain an opening drive, put some points on the board, and then play some good defense. That's been their mantra the whole season. Is we say make sure you don't make any mistakes that that cost you or extend drive of your opponent. So um, you know, good defense, good
All right, ladies and gentlemen, think I got our video back for now. Facing some signal issues here at Eisenhower High School. We've tried a couple times to log into the school's Wi-Fi. We had Ike Athletic Director Chris Black logging in up here, and access was denied. So we're kind of going off a hotspot and the doing the best we can with the signal. Apologize if the quality is not as good as we're usually having here. But as I said, we'll welcome you back into the AGI Industry Storage Containers broadcast booth. AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 or for more info or to secure a rental. Right now, we'll take a look at the Rouse scoreboard powered by Seneca Generation. Our scoreboard tonight is brought to you by the Rouse. Rouse is caring for generations. Visit rouse.org to find out more. And our board is powered by Seneca Generation. Seneca Generation, powering your home, powering our community. All right, Lou, why don't you give us a look around some of the scores from District 9 and 10 last night?
We had a couple games on Thursday night out of District 10. Corey defeated Northeast 34-16, and Girard defeated Harbor Creek 32-30. Last night in District 9, Brockway beat Bradford 61-6. Cameron County over Otto Eldred 47-16. Central Clarion 21, St. Mary 6. Clearfield 12, Bald Eagle Area 6. Smithport 44, Coudersport 14. Moshannon Valley 14, Kerwinsville 3. Du Bois 38, Connellsville 24, AC Valley, Union AC Valley 30, Kane 0. Karn City with a big upset over Westinghouse 28-24. Keystone beat Bucktail 70-6. Ridgeway beat Monotau 42-7. Port Allegheny beat Brookville 48-28, and Punxsutawney over Red Bank Valley 56-14. In District 10, in the big rivalry in Erie, McDowell defeated Cathedral Prep 45-27. Cambridge Springs defeated Cochranton 41-12. Steubenville, Ohio over Farrell 40-24. Fort LaBeouf defeated Fairview 32-21. General McLean over Warren 58-0. Greenville defeated Lakeview 47-14. Sharon over Grove City 23-14. Sagertown defeated Maplewood 26-8. Meadville defeated Franklin 54-3. Northwestern over Iroquois 35-18. Oil City defeated the Erie High 21-20. Forfeited, or Union City forfeited to Mercyhurst Prep, which was a 2-0 score and a win for Mercyhurst Prep. Today in District 10, the two games that we have, Seneca is here at 1 o'clock, which is live on the YDL Sports Network, and Reynolds is at Wilmington at 7 o'clock tonight.
All right. Thanks, Lou, for that look around District 9 and District 10. Just about 5 minutes away from getting our opening kickoff underway. We'll squeeze in one more break and be back with opening kickoff. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mend her at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
And welcome back to the Pasture of Pain at Eisenhower High School. Team's about to meet at midfield for the official, opening ceremonies here. We're about to get underway. An important game. Eisenhower looking to make it 6 straight wins. They come in with a 5-game winning streak, having only lost in week 1 to the Reynolds Raiders. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza here on the call, reminding you this is the Venango County View of the Field. Your view of the field tonight is brought to you by Venango County. There is always something to see and do in Venango County. VenangoCountyPAs.gov. Sorry. Shout out to our cameraman this afternoon. It's going to be my father, Todd Siebert, celebrating his 43rd anniversary of being a dad. If you can't figure that out, it means it's my birthday. So here I am, ready to bring you guys week 7 of Eisenhower's football season, hoping to continue what has been a hot streak, Lou, as they move toward the Class 2A playoffs. So as Lou said earlier, Eisenhower is going to receive the opening kick, and we will prepare for the Elwood National Forge first quarter. It's never too soon nor too late to set another goal or dream another dream. If now is the time for you, Elwood National Forge can help. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay, and benefits including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com. So it's kind of an old school feel here, Lou. Saturday afternoon football. It's a warm one. Doesn't feel much like the first weekend of October, maybe the first weekend of August or July, but see how the teams deal with that. I was going to say it's one thing the Knights have not had to deal with this year is really any type of weather, be it heat, cold, or there's been no rain to speak of. This will be the hottest game they played this year, though, from start to finish.
This brings me back to the old War Memorial days.
Absolutely.
On
Saturday afternoons.
Working those games or going over to 9 and working at Port Allegheny or, it's just, that was BT.
I was going to say.
Before turf.
Before turf, exactly. So, as we said, Eisenhower is going to receive the opening kick. And I believe it's the kicker number 10, senior Cameron Beebe, who will be kicking off. He's been their primary kicker all season. And back deep for the Knights, there's a few of them back there. Peyton Hammerbeck, Logan Penley, and I believe Ollie Boozer to the far side of the field. So here's Beebe's kick. It's to the sideline where Penley will handle it at the 5. Penley looks for blockers, finds a hole, and he's got room outside. Across the 40, still going across midfield. And
stepped out of bounds.
Finally marked out of bounds just across midfield. So a quick start for the Eisenhower Knights. They come away with the big opening kickoff. Penley 46 yards on that, and the Knights will set up in Seneca territory at the 49-yard line. We talked about it in pregame, Lou. One thing that they needed to do was start quick, something they didn't do against this Seneca team a year ago. And one play in, that's about as much as you can hope for, short of returning it all the way.
It's a great return, good blocks the whole way back. Got them out, 45-yard return.
So here's a welcome sight for the Knights. Caleb Jacobzak, the senior, back under center. And the guy who just ran the opening kickoff, Logan Penley, takes the carry and goes over the left side, a pickup of about 3 on the play. Going to be second and about 8 for the Knights. Penley, of course, had that big game a week ago against Union City. 4 touchdowns, didn't even have to play in the second half. And he actually had another touchdown. It would have been a 93-yard run called back by a holding penalty. Yeah. So Jacobzak under center's got an I formation behind him. And they give it to the up man this time. It's Giesing over the left side. Gets about 4, and it'll set up 3rd and manageable for the Knights. You got to think that at least early on, that might be their game plan, is just keep ahead of the sticks and let Jacobzak work his magic as he has so many times on the later downs.
You're putting yourself in a good situation on third and less than 5. So, I mean, if that's an all-day thing, that's going to be a great all-day thing.
Absolutely. Jacobzak still under center here. And this time the pitch goes to Penley. Looks for blocking. He's got some. He's got a first down and more. And the first Ty-Nesta Builders Supply first down of the game goes to the Eisenhower Knights after a 6-yard run by Logan Penley on 3rd and 4. So it's all about checking boxes in these early game situations. And so far, that's exactly what the Knights are doing. Good opening kickoff. And then, of course, keeping ahead of the sticks, and then a first down run on the third down play. For the first time tonight, Jacob Zach will be in the shotgun. Got 3 wide receivers to his right. And now Penley goes in motion. Fake handoff to Penley. They give it to Giesing. Keeps the legs moving, but takes a big hit up around the 35-yard line. Number 0, Eden Lucas, had a big hit there. So Giesing will end up with a 2-yard gain officially. But again, positive yardage on first down.
It could have been a lot, or I mean, it could have been better, but Seneca's defense stayed home and didn't react to that, to the misdirection, and they stayed home and made a good play on defense, holding the game to 2 yards.
Yeah, and that's something Seneca is going to have to deal with. That Union City didn't a week ago. The misdirection ability of Caleb Jacobzak as the quarterback. Now he's going to pass outside to Gelati, and Gelati in and out of his hands, incomplete. And that looked like a situation of Gelati getting ready to run before he caught the ball. And unfortunately, it'll fall to the ground for the Knights, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 8, probably in 4-down territory here. And they'll have a 3rd down here at the Knights, or at the Bobcats' 36-yard line. See what the Knights have drawn up here. They're on the near hash. 3rd down in about 8 or 9 here. Could be another passing situation for the Knights. Jacob Zach's in the shotgun. And it is. Had to sling it. Finds Hammerbeck. It almost had him. And that would have been a touchdown if Peyton Hammerbeck could have brought it in, but it goes through his hands. And it's 4th down for the Knights.
That was definitely catchable.
Yeah, that was catchable, and he was behind the defense, too. That was going to be 6 if he brought it in. Hammerbeck had a big touchdown catch earlier this season against Reynolds in the opening week, a 50-yard touchdown, if I remember correctly. But that one goes through his hands. But now it is 4th down, and one more chance here for the Knights to continue this drive. You'd hate to squander that great opening kick return by Logan Penley. Jacob Zach tries to get outside. First run of the day for him. He's still going. And that first down is all Caleb Jacob Zach, and a late flag comes in. Could be a face mask. I didn't really see any other Eisenhower player near the play. And holding. No, they're going to call holding. I must have missed that. I didn't even see any. Oh, nope, it's a face mask. Yeah, he definitely gave the holding indication. That's what I saw. But no, it is going to be a face mask, and it will go as a first down. So that first down, all on the shoulders of Caleb Jacobzak, did everything himself there. Got 13 yards, and they'll get some yardage tacked onto the end of it, too.
Remember what I said last week? When it comes down to a play, you don't call the play. You call the player.
Exactly.
And they called the player.
Yep. And Jacob Zach proved that right there. He had some blockers out there, but really the extra yardage enough to get the first down and keep the drive moving was all him. Now they're in the red zone for the first time today. Ball at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10. Jacob Zach hands to Penley. Penley's got room, and it has a nice gain on first down. It'll be about 8 by the looks of things. So you've always got Jacob Zach in back pocket if you get into those later downs, and Gelati too, for that matter.
It's always a good situation if you're 3rd and less than 5.
Exactly. Yes.
That's manageable. That's 2 plays, especially when you're in Seneca's end of the field.
So 2nd down and short for the Knights here. 8:25 left in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Jacob Zach again gives it to Penley. And Penley moves across the 10-yard line. Appears to be just short of a first down, but it will be 3rd and pretty short, maybe a yard. So 2 plays to get a yard here. you would figure, for the Knights. And one of the best athletes in District 10 under center. See what they decide to do here on 3rd and 1 from the Seneca 9-yard line. Jacob Zach is going to keep it himself, but there was no push there.
No, none at all.
And he's tossed to the ground after no gain.
He may have even lost. He may have even lost yardage.
So now 4th and about 1.5 yards for the Knights. Converted once on 4th down already on this drive. Jacob Zach had a 13-yard run on 4th and 8. Had the face mask added to it, but figure here, if nothing else, you'd love to punch this thing in the end zone because they've already done a good job of shortening this opening quarter. Already 5 minutes and counting into the first quarter. See what the Knights have up their sleeves on 4th down and 1 yard from the 9. Jacob Zach's in the shotgun. And there's just nothing there.
Wow.
Yeah, and it wouldn't have mattered there if he had handed the ball off or not. Either way, that play was doomed from the start. Jacob Zach ended up keeping it, but it is a turnover on downs. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with more on the YDL Sports Network. Back here at the Pasture of Pain, Eisenhower just went turnover on downs in the red zone. Seneca runs their first play out of the timeout and picks up 5 yards on the run. I believe that was Moats who was the ball, or number 8. Yeah, Zach Moats.
Yep.
And he had a big game last year against these Knights, and be looking to do it again. This time it's the quarterback keeping it. And number 9, Rylan Harwood, has the Tynesta Builder Supply first down, picking up 7. And other than maybe Sagertown, Northwestern, a couple of those, this will probably be the biggest challenge the Knights will face defensively since the opener against Reynolds. Going to have to be stout on defense all day. And first 2 plays have resulted in a Seneca first down.
Quarterback for Seneca is a sophomore.
Yeah, just a sophomore. So is Moats, actually, the main running back. So first throw of the day from Harwood is high. That was intended for number 7, Gavin Dillon, a freshman. So Seneca, pretty young team, honestly, at least position player-wise. They definitely have some seniors up and down the lineup, but a lot of their leaders in categories right now are just first and second-year players.
Yeah, they have 8 seniors on the roster.
So Harwood, well, he came up to the line. Now he's going to drop back. 5:48 left, opening quarter, no score. They hand it to Moats, and Moats just runs right into Grayson Linkerhoff and Gavin Lindemuth. Big stop there. Maybe a loss of 1 yard. And now it's 3rd down and 11 for Seneca. This would be a good response by the Eisenhower defense after the disappointment of the opening drive, ending just short of scoring range. Little confusion by Seneca on the pre-snap here. 3rd down and 11, probably a passing situation. There's the snap, and Harwood wants to throw. He throws outside and overthrows his intended target, number 1, Dominic Buscemi, the team's leading receiver. And that should be a 3 and out for the Eisenhower defense. So nice response on their first drive of the day, getting off the field quickly and giving the ball back to the offense. While we have a second, we'll remind you today's game is being brought to you in part by the Lander Hope Clinic, medical care for your whole family. Call 814-593-0011 or visit landerhopeclinic.com to request an appointment. So punting for the He's sure taking his time about it. Finally kicks it. Lets his players get down the field. Pretty good.
Nice bounce.
Got a nice bounce, too. So, yeah,
Wow.
worked out about as well as it could for Seneca there. It's down by number 54, Braden Stankiewicz, almost down around the 20-yard line. So it's kind of a unique plan, but it worked.
Taking a water break, so you got time for it.
All right, we'll squeeze in a quick 30-second break, and we'll be back with more. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
And we got our video back. Sorry, it's kind of going in and out. I apologize for the weak signal up here. We tried logging into the school Wi-Fi a couple times, which tends to have better luck, but keep getting denied for some reason. So sticking with a hotspot for now and bringing you the best shots we can. We're 0-0 here in the opening quarter, 4 minutes, 44 seconds remaining. And Eisenhower about to go on its second offensive possession of the day. Nice to see they're giving them a little extended break here for water with the temperatures in the 80s here, unseasonably warm in October.
Yeah, we'll get a lot more commercials in this week than we have in the past.
I think it looks that way. Probably for the betterment of everybody, though.
Oh, yeah.
So Eisenhower's second drive will not start in near as good a position as the first one did. First one started in Seneca territory. This one starts at the 21-yard line. Seneca showing blitz. And the pitch to Gelati.
And the offensive lineman up and just kind of staying with the ball, and they're stringing it out and they're getting good pursuit and making plays that for holding them to like 1 or 2 yards here in the last few series.
Jacob Zach's back to pass. Had to buy a little time. Now gets rid of it and has a nice completion to Joe Gelati over the middle. Gain of 15 yards. First completion of the day for the either team. And Gelati's got a Tie Nesta Builder Supply first down for the Knights up at the 37-yard line. Gelati came into this game just behind Nolan Giesing for the team lead in receptions this year. And though Gelati had a lot of success at quarterback last week, probably feeling a little better back in his usual spot, using his speed on the outside. And here. Ollie Boozer. Boozer finds the hole and then running for All right, I think we're back for now. Apologize for that. Probably going to be in and out throughout the day. We'll just keep working with it and do what we can. If nothing else, we'll try to keep the audio going. 0-0, 107 remaining in the opening quarter. Eisenhower got a first down on a offside penalty on Seneca, and then a nice first down run from Penley has them set up just across midfield. Second time today, the Knights have been in Seneca territory. Jacob Zach throws just in front of the intended receiver, Ben Lindbergh. Hudson Haight was also in the area, incomplete. One thing I've noticed, Lou, is they do have some opportunities in the passing game. Just either the passes or the catches have just been just a little bit off right now, and they're going to have to probably start hitting some of those if they want to find success as this game goes on. So we've got 47 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Scoreless game. Eisenhower has gone into Seneca territory twice in this opening quarter. Nothing to show for it so far. Jacob Zach keeps it, and there's another one of your calls for the players. Jacob Zach spins out of a tackle and is still going. And finally steps out around the 10-yard line. Huge first down for Caleb Jacob Zach. And it's coming back. We have a holding penalty on the play. And it doesn't look like, not sure what player that was on, but saw one player arguing his case. I believe it's Bryce Colson, number 50.
This is Chris Rossetti from the YDL Sports Network, and I want to take a moment to tell you about my friend Paul Burdick. Paul is the Dean of District 9 Photography, and he is here to serve your needs with action photos, team photos, and so much more. Paul has shot everything from Little League through the pros and is a regular at PIAA championship events and Penn State football. Find out more or buy a photo at pburdick.smugmug.com. Are you looking for an upcoming, young, energetic photographer to shoot your team or individual athlete? Then contact Anima TV today at 814-594-5783. Anna's work has been used in many publications over the last few years, including right here on the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at animatvphotography.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you can hear us now. I apologize. We're having both audio and video issues due to our lack of signal up here. Trying to fight through it right now. And fortunately, we came back just in time for, and Harwood's out. Great touchdown saving tackle by Gavin Lindemuth. Right at the goal line. And it'll be 4th and goal from just outside the 1. So ball at the 1 yard. Ball's on the ground. And
Seneca.
yeah, Gelati had it and then lost it again. And now the Knights defense will have to come out and do that stop all over again as the Seneca recovers a fumble.
It's got one. It's got one.
Second down and 4 to go.
He's back to 130 again.
Yeah, they're also having issues with the clock here. Hopefully not related to our issues. The one on the scoreboard keeps coming and going. So we had 11:30 to go. That's what's left in the third quarter. Scoreboard showing 1:30, but they'll get to work on that. And Moats is into the end zone for the Seneca touchdown. And the first score of the night goes to Zach Moats and the Seneca Bobcats. And senior kicker Cameron Beebe will be out for the extra point. Is up, and it is good. So with a little bit 25 seconds remaining in the Verischetti Holdings second quarter, Seneca up to a 7-0 lead over the Eisenhower Knights. Be back in 30 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports
You've got
Network.
dreams. Might even be something big. You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Again, if you're just joining us, apologize. We're having signal issues, and the audio and the video seem to be coming and going as they wish. But we'll kind of try to stick with it here and do the best we can.
It's not used to being here on a Saturday
I
afternoon.
guess not. Yeah, it's not used to baking in the sun
No.
either.
You know, I kind of thought, when they stopped them on the 1 yard line, I thought back to the Reynolds game when,
Yeah.
When the Reynolds intercepted and ran the next play back 80 yards. I thought, well, if they can do something here and this is going to break them a little bit. Oof.
Penley runs right into a Seneca defender at the 26-yard line, and that's where Eisenhower will start their fourth drive. Last one was so short I almost forgot it happened. A one play and then a fumble. Seneca recovered at the 5, and 2 plays later punched it in for the touchdown, and that's why they have the 7-0 lead. As the Knights now need to try to find something to drove in the Seneca 10, failed to score. 10 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the opening half. Knights trailing 7-0.
Oh.
And looks like we left too early there. Going to be a 5-yard penalty, and that second and short becomes second and a little longer now, as they'll back up 5, and it'll be second down and 8.
Offside penalty brings up second down and 8.
All right, first down at the 39-yard line, or second down rather, 2nd and 7, ball at the 39. Hand off to Penley. Penley shakes off a couple tackles and keeps those legs churning. And that's another Tie Nesta Builder Supply first down. And we've got a pair of Seneca players down. After the play, one of them got up rather quickly, and the other one's working to get up now. All right, we're going to try this again here. We've been trying some different things on our side here, and right now we're on, and we'll try to continue to stay on. Appreciate your patience during this time. If you're just joining us again, which I'm sure you are, seeing how we weren't really doing much prior. Eisenhower just scored. Caleb Jacobzak, 13-yard touchdown run, evens this game at 7 apiece. And for now, we're going to fight through our limitations and give you the best broadcast that we can. Eisenhower 7, Seneca 7, 3:41 remaining in the second quarter. Excuse me. Says the Verischetti Holdings second quarter. Companies within the Verischetti Holdings Group include Phoenix Sintered Metals, Superior Energy Resources, Allegheny Electric Service, and Verischetti & Son, Inc. Find out more at verischettiholdings.com. I see a flag down on the other side of the field. Looks like they're having a discussion with the Seneca coach, so I assume that it's on Eisenhower.
Just stay out of it, Matt. God.
Yeah, so another flag just came out. Not sure what's going on right now. We're waiting to see. Eisenhower going to back away from the ball, and (3 minutes, 41 seconds remaining in the second quarter, first half. 7-7. Seneca scored first with 11 minutes and 25 seconds left in the first half. Took advantage of a Eisenhower fumble at the 5-yard line. And Zach Moats put in the 4-yard run that started the scoring. Cameron Beebe's extra point made it 7-0. And then just moments ago, Eisenhower's Caleb Jacobzak scored on a 13-yard run, and Wilkins put the extra point through. And that's where we stand right now, 7-7. But right now we have a rather lengthy delay while the referees speak with the Seneca sidelines. Well, while the officials try to get this figured out, we'll try to squeeze in a quick break, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network. Welcome back to Eisenhower High School. Pasture of Pain, an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Seneca will back the Bobcats up to the 10-yard line to start this next drive. So Eisenhower trying to build on the little momentum. They finally got some. Took most of the first half to get it, but now it's 7-7. And we are creeping closer to the halftime. The Knights got the ball to start this game, so the ball will go to Seneca to start the second half, but Harwood in the shotgun, hands to Moats. Moats right up the middle. He's going to pick up about 4. And just to give you a little indication of how much Eisenhower's had the ball compared to Seneca today, my totals officially, that's just the 11th offensive play for Seneca in this first half. So Eisenhower's definitely controlled the ball, controlled the clock, but the score where it matters, the only thing that matters really at the end of the day, is even right now, 7-7. Second down and 6 for Seneca. Actually, second and long. They need to get to the 30 for a first down, actually. Strong run by Moats. Picks up a couple. And Lou, I assume they backed that up and actually made it 1st and 20, and 25 or something, because
it was a dead ball.
So it was after the play. Okay.
Yeah, it was dead ball. So
they don't just use the yardage; they lose the down as well, or not the down, but
no,
yeah.
they
get first down, but they're backed up.
Right?
Yeah. So got to reach the 30-yard line for a first down. It's 3rd down and let's call it 15 for Seneca. Trying to get a hard count here. 3rd down and 15. Harwood in the shotgun. Throws it quick outside to number 7, Gavin Dillon, but Dillon is tackled almost immediately. And the Knights get a quick 3 and out and still have 2 minutes to work with offensively. Eisenhower will take their 2nd timeout of the first half. It's a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossBecker.com. That's Ross Becker.
4th down and 11 to go.
So Eisenhower now down to just 1 timeout. But they still have 2 minutes, or just under 2 minutes, 1:59 left in the first half when they get the ball back. And we'll try to get in position for at least an attempt of maybe a Bryce Wilkins field goal. And let's see what kind of punt Seneca can get off here. They had a nice one earlier. The punter kind of delayed his kick, letting his players get downfield, and then got a great roll anyway. Went all the way down to the Knights 20. Let's see what they got on this one. High snap. And the punt's low. Again, takes a Seneca bounce. And will go dead at the 47-yard line of the Knights. So the Knights 53 yards away. 1 minute and 49 seconds until the half. Figure if they can get inside the 20, they'll at least be able to give Bryce Wilkins a chance, as he earlier this season, remember, hit a 35-yard extra point, which proved to be the game-winning point in a 14-13 win over Northwestern.
Yeah, he's got a leg, so I mean, they got to get in, like you say, inside the 30 anyway to give him a shot.
So we'll see what they're going to draw up here. If they try to pop one on the ground or if they want to go straight to the air game, we'll see. Not a lot of time to work with. 1 minute, 49 seconds left in the first half of a tie ball game, 7-7. Jacob Zach has Haight in motion. He'll fake it. Jacob Zach had to get rid of it quick, and he gets it to Penley, who makes the catch. But Seneca read that well. Number 54, Braden Stankiewicz, was right there to make the hit. Junior Nick Olson there with him. A 1-yard gain on the catch from Penley. Clock still running as the Knights look for a big play to get into scoring position. Jacob Zach had to step up. Now he does, and he throws it downfield. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver. I believe that was number 9, Gavin Lindemuth. And that's not the first time today we've seen a pass go through a receiver's hands and cost the Knights a potential big play, Lou.
Yeah, that was catchable. No doubt about it.
Jacob
Zach, gotta make those are the plays you got to make, especially now with the clock running and just a little over a minute left in the quarter to get you would have got you down inside the 20.
And now it looks like Seneca going to take a timeout defensively here as they get ready for a big 3rd down and 9 play from right around midfield. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with more high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork, as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
And back here at Eisenhower High School, the Eisenhower Knights and Seneca Bobcats tied up at 7 with 1 minute and 18 seconds remaining in the first half. Eisenhower has the ball at their own 48, facing a 3rd down and 9. Third and 9 for the Knights. Jacob Zach's in the shotgun for this one. Knights need to give him some time. He finally got a little bit of time, and right off the hands of Peyton Hammerbeck. Second time today that the seniors had a chance to make a play, and it's just kind of gone in and out of the hands, and now the Knights will have to punt and hold off Seneca before the half. Just missed opportunities, Lou, and that's one thing that you hope you don't look back on when this game wraps up here in about an hour and a half, and hope that those are the plays that could be the difference between a win and a loss, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's about the, fourth pass they've dropped?
I would say, yeah. Oh, and Jacob Zach barely got that punt away. And a fair catch called back inside the 10 by Seneca's number 1, Dominic Buscemi. So 1 minute and 9 seconds remaining here in the Ferrisketti Holdings second quarter. And we'll have to see how Froggy, the Seneca offense, is feeling, backed up this much with just 1 minute and 9 seconds until the half. I imagine we could be a knee or two away from just taking it into the locker room. But we'll have our answer here momentarily. One minute, 9 seconds. Seneca does have 2 timeouts, but 90 yards, a long way to go. Of course, they do have good kickers from what I've seen in on the kickoffs and the extra point. They are going to think pass here. Nope, Harwood brings it down and will run it. And he gets out of bounds. Gain of about 11. It is a Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down for Harwood.
Looks like a first down for Seneca.
Only 2 players so far by my count for Seneca have had a carry. Moats and Harwood have done all the offensive work. And though he got out of bounds, saved a timeout, still a long way to go. Ball at the 20-yard line. Pass completed. And I believe the Knights did a good job there to keep him in bounds. 10-yard completion, and Seneca's going to take a timeout. Donovan Husenek, sophomore, had the catch there. Stops the clock with 50 seconds remaining. So we have a Ross Becker Insurance timeout, and we'll take a brief break. Be back with more high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local, we're knowledgeable, we have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here, you can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Back here at Eisenhower High School. And that was Seneca quarterback Rylan Harwood with a 10-yard run. Clock still running. 35 seconds to go, and he'll spike the ball to stop the clock. 35 seconds left in the opening half. Seneca has advanced from their own 9 up to the 40-yard line as they try a last-ditch effort to take the lead here before halftime. I would guess maybe 30 to 40 yards away from giving BB at least a shot at a field goal.
Yeah, just from the kickoffs we've seen. He's got a leg, so we'll have to see.
Anytime I see a roster with the whole position just says kicker, that usually means they're pretty good at it. And Joe Gelati almost broke on that and had an interception. But
he almost jumped it.
Yeah, he almost jumped it, and at least he made the tackle too and kept him in bounds. So forces Seneca to take their final timeout of the first half. So I believe that's no timeouts left for either team. And Seneca will have a 3rd down and 7 from their own 43. First 2 completions of the game on this drive. Harwood's found Dominic Huzevec on both of them. And as I said, that one, Joe Gelati got a break on the ball and almost made a play on it. Just 26 seconds left and no timeouts to work with now for Seneca as they come out of the huddle and get on the ball. I don't know that I've mentioned it with fighting our technical difficulties, but it does look like Nolan Giesing, the leader of that Knights defense, is on the sidelines and remains there. Not sure if he's going to be back today. Flag on the play. Pass is complete to number 1, Dominic Buscemi. And there was a flag on the play prior to that pass. So the clock will stop and we'll see what the call is. Based on the timing it came out, I think it's got to be on Seneca, unless somebody was lined up offsides for Eisenhower.
He kind of moved the sticks too soon.
And it will be against Seneca. So 5-yard penalty will back Seneca up. Took 10 seconds off the clock, and they didn't even get a play there. So now just 16 seconds left until halftime.
See, false again. You get a false start like that. That's got to get called right away. I mean, they took 10 seconds off the clock, and now they penalized them 5 yards. They're not going to put time back on the clock.
Yeah, back to the 38-yard line.
Take a knee.
Let's see what Seneca decides to do here. As I said, only 16 seconds left. Clock starts running. Harwood's in the shotgun. And they get to him. Gavin Lindemuth, who leads the team in sacks, is able to get there again, and that will run out the clock for the first half. So at the end of the opening half of play, it's the Seneca Bobcats 7 and the Eisenhower Knights 7. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show here on the YDL Sports Network. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
Discover radiant beauty with Healing Beauty by KJ. Our natural, cruelty-free skincare line harnesses the power of nature to nourish and rejuvenate your skin. From hydrating serums to soothing creams, find your perfect routine. Shop now at shophealingbeauty.com for exclusive offers and free shipping on orders over $50. Healing Beauty by KJ. Glow naturally. Shine beautifully.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery offers screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as on cool gear like backpacks, window decals, and engraved tumblers. We also specialize in team, business, and organization fundraisers. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyyyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear icy.
Here in Warren County, Seneca Generation delivers more than electricity. We provide clean, reliable power, and we're proud to call this community home. Our team is committed to giving back, supporting local programs, and helping create opportunities that make a difference for families, schools, and neighborhoods. Because powering homes means empowering lives. Seneca Generation, powering your home, empowering our community.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
And welcome back to Eisenhower High School, where the Eisenhower Knights and the Seneca Bobcats are all tied up at 7 here at halftime of this important region game here at the Pasture Pane on a warm Saturday afternoon. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza on the call, welcoming you into the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Come check out the new indoor-outdoor wood frame event center. The Allegheny Grill was recently voted the #1 waterfront restaurant in Pennsylvania. Find out why at AlleghenyGrill.com. And from there, we'll turn to the Warren Forest High Ed Council halftime stats. The Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest counties for more than 40 years. Visit highed.com. So for the Eisenhower Knights, passing game, not been much to speak of so far. Have had their chances, a lot of balls thrown deep, a lot of balls falling through receivers' hands. They'll help to change that in the second half. Caleb Jacobzak officially 3 of 10 for 18 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. And on the ground, Jacobzak leads the team as well with 7 carries for 54 yards and a touchdown. Teammate Logan Penley has 7 carries for 37 yards. And Joe Gelati, 6 touches for 16 yards. Gelati is also the team's leading receiver with a pair of catches for 17 yards. Logan Penley also had a pass reception for a single yard. It's not very much on the Seneca side to speak of either offensively. The quarterback, Rylan Harwood, 2 of 5 for 13 yards. Both receptions to Dominic Huzacek, who had 2 for 13 yards that I mentioned. Harwood did most of his damage most of the damage for Seneca on the ground, 7 carries, 75 yards. And then Zach Moats, just adding up some numbers in my head real quick, 7 carries, 21 yards, and a touchdown. Moats had 171 yards and a pair of scores last year in Seneca's 27-14 win. And that's one thing this year that has been quite different, has been the Eisenhower 21-0. They trailed at halftime last year, and now in a 7-7 tie as we get ready for the second half. So we'll come back here with the Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary, as well as some Rehab Center second adjustments, and we continue on with the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. The Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information. Make 2025 the year you take the next step in your career with the Clinical Medical Assistant Program or Professional Development Seminars at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. Learn how to make college affordable at the Financial Aid Seminar or grow your personal skill set with Fall Country Brunch and Event Planning Made Easy classes. Go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222 to register. The Warren Forest High Ed Council, your access to lifelong learning.
Back here at Eisenhower High School in the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg halftime show. About 6 minutes remaining until the teams get their 3-minute warm-ups. So my quick math skills tells me that we got about 9 minutes left until the third quarter gets underway. Close game so far. Eisenhower has had its chances, but a couple big mistakes have kind of hampered their effort, and they find themselves in a 7-7 tie against the Seneca Bobcats. That's the bad news. The good news is a year ago against this same Seneca team, Eisenhower faced a 21-0 halftime deficit, quickly became a 27-0 halftime deficit in the third quarter before the Knights finally started getting things going. So if they want the win today, the erase the sting of the loss from a year ago, they are a lot closer to making that happen than they were during the game in Wattsburg 1 year ago. While we have a moment, we'll take a look at the Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary. Score a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Club, just outside Tynesta, hunterstation.com. Eisenhower drove inside the Seneca 10 in the opening quarter, but was unable to score, and as a result, the first quarter ended up scoreless. The scoring finally started in the second quarter. Eisenhower put together a goal line stand, but immediately fumbled and set Seneca up from the 4-yard line. That's where sophomore Zach Moat scored from 4 yards out. Teammate Cameron Beebe had the extra point. That made it 7-0 Bobcats. But the Knights came back, put together a long drive, and it was Caleb Jacobzak scoring from 13 yards out with 3:41 remaining in the first half. Bryce Wilkins' extra point made it 7-7, and that's where we stand during today's halftime. So we'll go ahead real quick and take a look at the Rehab Center second half adjustments with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. The Rehab Center always makes the right adjustments. The Rehab Center, chiropractors caring for health. And if one thing that the Knights are going to have to do better in the second half than they did in the first, Lou, it's going to be taking advantage of their chances. They've had several possible deep pass plays go right through their hands. They had the ball inside the 10 and came up short. They fumbled inside their own 5-yard line. And still, despite all that, I guess if you want to be an optimist, it's still 7-7 here at the half.
If you want to be an optimist, yeah, you're right, exactly right. They're fortunate to be in it, and we talk about this every week. The mistakes that are made, to stop a drive or to advance a drive on the other team when you're on defense. So some of these passes definitely were catchable and should have been caught, but they weren't. So they got to step up and. The blocking's got to be there a little bit better. They're running the ball well, but then they get down to a point when they were, got down towards the end zone. They kind of got stopped down there and then ended up pummeling the ball. But still, it's they're not making a lot. They're not making mistakes from 30 to 30. It's after that. So.
Yeah, down at the part of the field where the mistakes seem to hurt worse.
Yeah.
Especially that fumble. You were saying you were starting to think maybe after they got that goal line stand, we were going to have a kind of a reversal of what we saw in Reynolds, where the big turnover, the big stop, whatever, and then immediately the big offensive play and kind of turn the game on its head. Instead, the game turned on its head all right. Unfortunately, it was with an Eisenhower fumble.
Right.
Set Seneca up at the 5-yard line, and they punched in the game's opening score not long after that. So for Seneca, you got to think that their biggest second half adjustment just going to find a way to keep the ball and keep their offense on the field. Really did not run a lot of plays in that first half, only 18 by the looks of things, which is not a lot for one half. So having trouble making drives last and putting together plays. But again, if you want to be an optimist, they did not play that well in the first half, and it's still tied. So it's anybody's game as we get ready for the second half.
Well, that's what we said before the game. It's a trap game, and this is exactly what it's turning into. Is a trap game where you're playing as well as your opponent, and your opponent's not playing that well. So you're not playing that well either because you're playing to their level, not to your own level. So it's time for them to it's time for Eisenhower to get out of this funk and make the plays on the long passes, make the plays on a pass period, go back to blocking 101, tackling 101, and doing the fundamentals that got you a 5-game winning streak.
Yeah, and if they can find a way to do that in the second half, they could very well be looking at a 6-game winning streak. But again, it's going to take those things that we talked about. They're going to have to improve on as the second half gets underway. They will be on defense to start the second half. Seneca will receive the ball after Eisenhower took the opening kick. So it'll be Ike's defense on the field here in about 5 minutes when we get back underway. We'll squeeze in one more commercial break and be back with more on the YDL Sports Network.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside, that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information. Make 2025 the year you take the next step in your career with the Clinical Medical Assistant Program or Professional Development Seminars at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. Learn how to make college affordable at the Financial Aid Seminar or grow your personal skill set with Fall Country Brunch and Event Planning Made Easy classes. Go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222 to register. The Warren Forest High Ed Council, your access to lifelong learning.
And back here at the Pasture of Pain, both teams going through their final stretches for the second half. About 2.5 minutes until the second half gets underway. Been a well-played, not a well-played game necessarily, kind of sloppy on both sides, but an evenly played game. Eisenhower 7, Seneca 7, and we'll see which team has just enough juice on this warm October day to push through and come away with a victory in the region standings and try to position themselves for the Class 2A playoffs, which are coming up here in about 4 weeks' time at the end of the month. So, as we said, Eisenhower received the opening kick, and they will play on defense to start the second half. Seneca will get the ball and have to see, Lou, if what team can take advantage. You say often that it's usually the first 4 minutes of the second half.
Yep.
Really, the first possession or two of this second half might tell the story of who's going to walk off this field with a win today. So Eisenhower faithful come to their feet as Eisenhower comes to the sidelines as we prepare for the Acrisure third quarter. Acrisure, with a location in DuBois, is the official insurance provider of Your Daily Local and the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at acrisure.com/Mid-Atlantic. And while we have a second, we'll remind you today's game is being brought to you in part by Healing Beauty by KJ. For all your hair, makeup, and beauty needs, visit Healing Beauty at 112 Pennsylvania Avenue West in Warren or at shophealingbeauty.com. We'll squeeze in a 30-second break and be back with the opening kickoff of the second half. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network. And back here at Eisenhower High School, where the Eisenhower Knights and Seneca Bobcats are all tied up at 7. Thank you for joining us. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza on the call from Eisenhower High School. Thank you for your patience while we worked with the internet and signal issues earlier. Knock on wood, but so far we seem to be doing all right, and we'll just keep at it here. And kind of been the slog in the booth today is the slog on the field, as both teams are struggling to kind of make those big plays and have everything go seamless. We've kind of been in the same boat up here, but we appreciate your patience, and hopefully everything's taken care of now, and Eisenhower will reward your patience with their 6th straight win. We'll know here in about 24 minutes of football. Bryce Wilkins to kick to start the second half. It's a short kick, and Seneca wisely falls on it around the 40-yard line.
Kickoff at the 40.
And that's where they'll start their first drive of the second half. So let's see if what Seneca's got. They've really been, I want to say one-dimensional, but two-dimensional with their, it's been basically Rylan Harwood and Zach Moats all day. So the only two people to touch the ball through a rushing attempt. They have a couple catches from Dominic Huzavec. Harwood in the shotgun to start this half. He keeps it. He's still going. Puts his shoulder down and delivers a hit.
Harwood with the carry.
And has the Tie Nesta Builder Supply first down.
Seneca first down.
All the way up to the 44-yard line, gain of 16. And Harwood really on that run setting the tone for this second half. He put his shoulder down and kind of ran through his defender. And it's the type of thing that can get a team fired up.
10 on the Eisenhower 44.
He's playing ahead of his years.
Yeah, just a sophomore is Harwood. And he saw significant time as a freshman, as did Moats next to him. So Moats gets this carry, and Moats runs into a wall. Grayson Linkerhoff not letting him through there. Loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be second down and 12 as they put Seneca behind the sticks, and Eisenhower needs to try to take advantage of that.
Eisenhower 46.
Yards have been hard to come by at times in this game, so if you can get them backed up, got to take advantage of those opportunities and get off the field. See what Seneca has on the second down play here. Moats is to the left of Harwood. And Seneca going to have to burn a timeout early here in this second half. So take a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossBecker.com. That's Ross Becker. Back with 30 seconds with more high school football on the YDL Sports Network. Back here at Eisenhower High School, just out of a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. 2nd and 12 for Seneca with the ball at the Eisenhower 46-yard line. Handoff goes to Moats. And Moats finds a little bit of room, but not too much, maybe 3 or 4 yards. Give them 3, and it will be a 3rd down and long. About 3rd and 8 now for the Bobcats on their opening drive of this second half. So big opportunity for the Knights defense here. Hand off to Moats, and Moats again hit by Linkerhoff. And again, not much doing on the play. It'll remain 4th and about 8. And we'll see if the Bobcats are going to go for it or try to pin the Knights deep here. See a lot of movement. Looks like, I don't think they quite know what they're doing yet. Now they're going to come back around midfield and get in a huddle here, and we'll see what the decision is. 9:20 left in the Acrisure third quarter. And yeah, they are going to go ahead and punt. At least that's the indication that they're showing. And nobody back to receive the kicks. And it takes a big bounce and will go into the end zone. So Eisenhower catches a break with nobody back, and the ball will come out to the 20-yard line. And that's where the first drive of the second half will start for the Knights. 8:59 remaining in the third quarter. Back in 30 seconds on the YDL Sports Network.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs. Because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Eisenhower High School, a handoff to Logan Penley on the first, and he rips the ball out.
Face mask. Face mask.
And I don't see a call for a face mask. I thought I saw one too, but no flag on the play.
Wow.
And a second big fumble for Eisenhower Knights today gives Seneca prime field position. Seneca will take over at the 20. Like with you, Lou, I thought I saw a face mask on that play, but as it turns out, no flag on the field, and that's all that matters. And the Bobcats will take over at the Knights 20 with 8:50 remaining in the third quarter.
That wasn't, I think I saw. That was, I saw.
I'll take your word for it. You were official a long time, and I was right there with you on the call. So, but now the Eisenhower defense is going to be asked to step up again after the turnover. Harwood with the quick pass outside to Moats, incomplete. So second down and 10 for the Bobcats. Reminder, if you're just joining us, the only scoring drive of the day for the Bobcats started at the Eisenhower 5-yard line after another fumble. And it took 2 plays, but Seneca did pay that off. That was the first score of the game, 7-0. Eisenhower has since tied the game, but now are backed up one more time here with a second down play from the 20-yard line. Harwood keeps it. Gets through, runs through a tackle, and is in for the touchdown. And once again, 2 plays after fumble, Seneca pays it off with a touchdown. And the Bobcats lead 13-7. 20-yard touchdown run there for Rylan Harwood. And with 8:37 remaining in the third quarter, Cameron Beebe on to try the extra point. So 14 points off turn, 13 points so far, maybe 14 here momentarily off turnovers for the Seneca Bobcats. They add the extra point. And with 8 minutes and 37 seconds remaining in the third quarter, it's Seneca 14, Eisenhower 7. We'll take a brief break and be back with more high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
This is Chris Rossetti from the YDL Sports Network, and I want to take a moment to tell you about my friend Paul Burdick. Paul is the Dean of District 9 Photography, and he is here to serve your needs with action photos, team photos, and so much more. Paul has shot everything from Little League through the pros and is a regular at PIAA championship events and Penn State football. Find out more or buy a photo at pburdick.smugmug.com. Are you looking for an upcoming, young, energetic photographer to shoot your team or individual athlete? Then contact Anima TV today at 814-594-5783. Anna's work has been used in many publications over the last few years, including right here on the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at animatvphotography.com.
So back here at Eisenhower High School, Seneca getting ready to kick off here. Another big turn in momentum. Second time today that the Eisenhower Knights have fumbled deep in their own territory. Seneca, to its credit, has cashed in both for touchdowns and now have a 14-7 lead in the third quarter with 8:37 left. And Eisenhower now has to shake that off and try to put together another game-tying drive. There's the kick. Ends up on the ground, eventually picked up by Hammerbeck.
Fumble.
And Hammerbeck put the ball on the ground as well. And Eisenhower got it back this time, but almost it's just a devastating turn of events there for the Knights. And they'll have a long field after the fumble. Luckily for them, they recover this time, but something that they've avoided largely during this 5-game winning streak is avoided turning the ball over, and today it's kind of been their bugaboo. It's led to 14 points by the Seneca offense and now has the Knights down 14-7. See what they can do here to settle the game. Jacob Zach's in the shotgun. Goes outside, it's caught. Broken tackle, still going. Ball on the ground again. And now a flag on the play. Little extracurricular activity on the far side of the field. That was Gavin Lindemuth with the catch.
No.
Flag on the field.
Gain of 19 yards on the initial play. And now we'll see what the call is. Either way, it appears to be a 1st and 10 for the Knights. Another delay here while the referees discuss this. Is dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike, and they're going to call it on Eisenhower. So
Dead ball, personal foul goes against the Knights.
So they will get the first down, but it will back them up. So most of the gain, 19 yards on that play. They lose immediately with the 15-yard penalty. So after all that, it turns into a gain of 4 yards and a 1st and 10 for the Knights. Another delay here as they try to figure out where the sticks are supposed to be.
Well, the coach is asking Jason what the call is. Well, the call was past the line to gain, and it was a dead ball, unsportsmanlike. So you're going to go 15 yards back from there, and where the stick is now, it's going to be I don't know if it's still going to be first down or maybe second down, but it's going to be like 5 yards. So it's either going to be first or second down, and 5 yards to go.
So they're still finishing up the explanation here, and we'll get our first down play. They are going to make it. It looks like they're going to give them the first down because it was after the play. Back them up, and now it's 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Yeah, not Not a lot of flow to the game today, I will say that. Yeah. The rate this game's going, we might have to turn the lights off before we finish up anyway. I think we're ready to continue now. 1st and 10, ball at the 22 after the unsportsmanlike call on the Knights. Jacob Zach keeps it, goes up the middle, gets across the 25-yard line, picks up about 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd down for the Knights. Just under 8 minutes remaining in the Acrisure third quarter. 14-7 lead for Seneca. Both touchdowns they've scored in this game have come on short fields thanks to Eisenhower turnovers. Knights now trying to put a drive together to even this game up. Jacob Zach's in the gun again. Snap is way wide. Lucky that came back to him on the bounce. Jacob Zach trying to make something, and then there's a face mask there. And that's why Jacob Zach's so important, Lou, as a player there. That ball bounced back to him. He had to make something out of nothing, and just his effort is what allows that play to continue long enough for the face mask to come in. Eisenhower will get 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. And they'll be up probably around just shy of the 40-yard line now. So big turn of events, and we'll see if Eisenhower can start to build on that. It's been one of those games. Both teams just seem to have trouble getting out of their own way from time to time.
Ball spotted at the 41.
So they'll mark it at the 41, 7:27 to play, and a 1st down for the Eisenhower Knights. So Eisenhower huddled up way behind the ball. They finally get up to the line of scrimmage now. For this snap, Jacob Zach under center. Fake to Penley. And there's the throw. This one's caught by Hammerbeck. And Hammerbeck, after a couple big drops in that first half, does exactly what we talked about at halftime, Lou. And unfortunately, Hammerbeck's slow to get up, but great catch and run there for a gain of 34 yards.
Catch by Cashmore. Number 2.
Kept his eye on the ball. He good focus. He ran a good route, got inside position on a defender, and Jacob Zach laid it right out there to him.
It's one thing that I've seen, the drops aside today, Lou. The passing game looks more and more comfortable for the Knights. Jacob Zach seems to be getting more and more comfortable back there. Even though the big play, the percentage might not be there, the throws are where they need to be for the receivers, and that can only help the Eisenhower offense.
Yeah, he's been on target with some of these deep balls, which is big.
And now Logan Penley's going to make up for the fumble and run in from 26 yards out. Eisenhower Knights touchdown. And just like that, they're an extra point away from being tied with 36 left in the Acrisure third quarter. So nobody more upset with himself than Penley after that fumble that led to the last Seneca touchdown. He does his part to make up for it there. Going right up the middle, and with 6:36 remaining, Bryce Wilkins is on for the extra point as he tries to tie this game. And the snap was mishandled by Jacob Zach, and Wilkins didn't get much on it. So that extra point will loom large for now. But Eisenhower does score, and they're back within 1. 6 minutes and 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Seneca 14, Eisenhower 13. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network. So back here at the Pasture of Pain, Eisenhower High School, 7-7 was your score at the halftime. Both teams have come out and scored in the first 6 minutes of the third quarter. Eisenhower missed the extra point, unfortunately, now finds himself down 14-13 after the Logan Penley 26-yard touchdown run, set up by a nice 34-yard pass from Caleb Jacobzak to Peyton Hammerbeck. And the Knights now, his momentum has been awfully fickle in this game, has it on their side, at least for now, as they prepare to kick off, trailing by 1 here on their home field.
I think that they should kick it deep, if they can kick it deep, to give them a longer field.
Yeah, Wilkins has proven that he can kick the ball deep, so we'll see what they decide to do. They do kick it short quite often, which is surprising when you have somebody with the leg that Wilkins has. And again, he keeps it relatively short. I think they like the idea of it bouncing around the big men, but unfortunately, this is what happens sometimes. You run into a big man that can run, and number 72, Travis Dombaugh, takes the ball into Eisenhower territory down to the 43-yard line, and it's another short field for the Bobcats, to your point, Lou.
Yeah, he's got the leg to kick it, to get it down inside the 20. I mean, we've seen it. He's done it. And you just got to, cover the kick.
Yep, got to trust your special teams to cover the kick. And that was kind of a double whammy on that one. Not only did the Knights not cover the kick very well, but they also didn't kick it deep. And when that happens, you've got Seneca on the Eisenhower side of the field with a 1st and 10. Harwood in the shotgun for Seneca. Hands it to Moats. Moats has some room outside. Finally drug out by Gelati up around the 36-yard line. Pickup of 7 on first down.
Out of bounds by Gelati.
Eisenhower has to find a way here. Got some momentum back after the big pass play and the Penley touchdown run. But now, almost immediately facing a short field again. A 2nd and 3 for Seneca at the Ike 36. Harwood again gives it to Moats. Moats right up the middle for 5 yards and a first down. Ty Nesta Builders Supply first down for the Bobcats. And they're going to mark it right at the 30. So 1st and 10. Clock still running here in the third quarter. 6 minutes and 3 seconds left until the end of the third quarter. Harwood's in the shotgun again. Wants to pass this time. Lobs it up deep for his target. And a flag down on the play. Incomplete. Intended for Dominic Buscemi. Didn't see a lot of contact there, but apparently we're going to have a pass interference call. And if that's the case, that's going to be a 15-yard penalty and move them into the red zone. And now they're going to call defensive holding. I believe that's just a 5-yard penalty. 10-yard penalty, which will move them to the 20-yard line. So yep, defensive holding, 10-yard penalty on the Knights, and now Seneca in the red zone.
Sets up 1st and 10 on the 20.
Third time today they've been in the red zone. 4th time, actually. They're 2 for 3. Scored their 2 touchdowns on short fields. Also got stopped at the goal line. Rylan Harwood in the shotgun. Hands to Moats. And Linkerhoff able to sling Moats down to the ground after a gain of about 2. 2nd down for the Bobcats. Inside the 20, I know they have a kicker that can kick from this range, so in scoring range already, but looking for more. Harwood most comfortable in the shotgun. Going to go back there again. Keeps it this time instead of handing it to Moats, but he gets outside. He's still going and finally ripped down inside the 5 by Linkerhoff. But a huge run for Harwood has the Bobcats first and goal. And Harwood's really just started running wherever he wants to from the second quarter on. And Eisenhower, if they want to stay within 1 point here, going to have to come up with a big goal line stand one more time. They did it once in the first half. But it's a razor-thin edge to live on and asking a lot out of the defense to do it again here. Hand off to Moats. Bryce Colson's in the backfield to sling Moats to the ground. For the most part, they've really kept Moats in check today. That's his 14th carry of this game. And his longest run is 7 yards. It's Harwood that's done the most damage. He's got runs of 46, 20, 16, 11, and 10, plus a touchdown for each of them. Second down and goal now. Got to figure the ball is going to stay with Harwood here. He keeps it again, and he goes right up the middle for the touchdown. And Seneca extends its lead to 7. 4-yard touchdown from Rylan Harwood, his second touchdown of this half. Comes with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter. And now BB's kick will attempt to make it an 8-point lead. Still a one-possession game, but definitely not how Eisenhower offsides again on the defense. And so 20-13 Seneca, extra point away from making it an 8-point game. I assume they'll decline the penalty. They did so earlier. They decline it, and Harwood will hold for BB on the extra point. And that extra point is up and good. So with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the Acrisure third quarter, the Eisenhower Knights trail the Seneca Bobcats 21-13. You're watching high school football on
This is Chris Rossetti from the YDL Sports Network, and I want to take a moment to tell you about my friend Paul Burdick. Paul is the Dean of District 9 Photography, and he is here to serve your needs with action photos, team photos, and so much more. Paul has shot everything from Little League through the pros and is a regular at PIAA championship events and Penn State football. Find out more or buy a photo at pburdick.smugmug.com. Are you looking for an upcoming, young, energetic photographer to shoot your team or individual athlete? Then contact Anima TV today at 814-594-5783. Anna's work has been used in many publications over the last few years, including right here on the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at animatvphotography.com.
And we're back here at Eisenhower High School, where the Eisenhower Knights trail the Seneca Bobcats 21-13. 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Seneca just extended their lead with Rylan Harwood's second touchdown run of the third quarter. And that came right after Eisenhower had almost evened the game with a long Logan Penley touchdown run. So long way to go in this game. The score's starting to come a little more often, but Eisenhower's going to need at least one more if they want to pull even and go ahead here in this game. It'll be BB, the senior, to kick.
He's got to play soccer, too.
Yeah, he certainly kicks like it. It's effortless kick down inside, goes into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Knights will bring it out to the 20. And again, that just, not to second guess, Lou, but we've talked about it with Eisenhower. You know, they have a kicker that is capable of doing that same thing, and you'd like to see him get the opportunity to do it, especially considering where Seneca's been starting some of these drives.
Yeah, I'd like to see him. Yeah, I'd like to see Seneca have a drive start on the 20 instead of on the 40 or the 45.
Absolutely.
I do have an observation.
What's that?
I don't like the shotgun when it's inside the 5-yard line.
No?
No, because if they were on the 4-yard line. If they take the snap, they have to go how many yards?
10 yards.
No, they have to go 4.
Oh, yeah.
If you're in the shotgun,
if you're in the shotgun, you
how
have to
many
go
yards
10.
you have to go
Yeah.
now?
I see your point.
More
there.
than 4.
More than 4.
And
Yep.
I just don't like it. I mean, I that's just me.
Jacob Zach will be in the shotgun at this part of the field. Evades the pressure. Running out of time to throw. And the pass intended for Ollie Boozer.
Nice defensive play on that.
Yeah.
Came around him with the sweep hand to knock the plastic without touching him. That was a nice defensive play.
And that was the sophomore again. Another sophomore making plays for Seneca. Donovan Huzebek, who's made a couple of catches here in this game as well.
These kids are young, but they're playing well.
Yeah, and it gives you,
especially the quarterback.
Yeah, and you've got your quarterback, your main running back, your main receiver, and some of your defensive leaders all underclassmen. So this is definitely a Seneca team that's on the uprise here. And 2nd and 10, Jacob Zach's going to have to throw. He does. Nice hands catch there. I'm not sure. I believe that was Gelati. Yep, Gelati on the catch.
Pass to Gelati after a nice move.
Third grab of the day.
3rd down
And say, yep, no, they are going to move the sticks. It is first down, yeah.
First down. Eisenhower first down.
So Gelati with the 3rd catch of his day, 3 catches, 27 yards. Caught the ball near the line of scrimmage and did a good job to get loose and fight for that first down. So back to the ground game now, Logan Penley. Penley puts his head down and picks up about 4. So Penley now starting to put together another big day. 9 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown. One thing that will hurt, though, is the fumble we had earlier set up the one Seneca touchdown. Reminder, the Knights are still playing without one of their defensive leaders, their leader in tackles, to be exact. Nolan Giesing, been on the sideline since early in the first quarter. Looks like some kind of lower body injury. Back to the ground here. Penley doing everything he can, now going the wrong direction, but now he's going uphill, still running. What an effort by Logan Penley. And there is a flag on the play. Personal foul, crackback block on Eisenhower. And that's going to put them mightily behind the sticks here.
Bring Eisenhower back.
And that one definitely hurts as well. No good time for a penalty, but
there's a penalty downfield too.
Oh yeah, you just saw that. So let's see what the call is as they work through this here.
Also another flag on the field.
So we had the illegal crackback block on Eisenhower.
I think it was a helmet to helmet.
Or helmet to helmet, yep. And dead ball unsportsmanlike on Seneca. And that player has been ejected from the game. So not sure who it is. Keep an eye and look at who's coming off the field. It appears to be number 54. Braden Stankiewicz, the senior. And that's their leader in tackles this season, according to my notes. So I don't know. Help me out, official. I don't know. How do they do this? They back it up? Because they're going to take dead ball.
Yeah, that was a dead ball. So this is a live ball. So they'll take the live ball first and go back 15.
Forward 15 and a first down. Is that how that'll work? Is it an automatic first down with the dead ball personal foul?
And now it's going to be dead ball, and they'll come back this way 15. They should pretty much end up right
about where they were. Almost exactly. Ball's back at the 40, and it is first down.
Yeah,
But perhaps the most important thing for Seneca right now is the apparent loss of one of their standout defensive players, who's apparently been tossed from the game after that unsportsmanlike conduct. First and 10 from the 40.
I don't know what happened downfield. I was watching the ball.
Didn't see what happened downfield either. I was kind of I saw the first penalty.
No, you can talk. You can go after one. You don't need two.
Yeah, not sure what happened there, but won't speculate. But we do know it is number 54, Braden Stankiewicz, that's been ejected from this game. And Seneca now with the ball Eisenhower with the ball at their own 35-yard line. Fresh set of downs. Less than 2 minutes left in this quarter. Inside handoff, hard hit. Gelati tries to keep fighting forward, but going to be a lot of effort for a gain of 2. Second down for the Knights.
Brings up a 2nd and 8.
We'll see if they can get the ball into the hands of Jacob Zach. Obviously, it's in his hands every play, but hasn't been able to make as many of those running plays here in the second half. Jacob Zach's under center. Looks like he wants to pass, and he does throw. The ball was a little underthrown, but it is hauled in. And that's Gavin Lindemuth. Lindemuth with another big catch down to the Seneca 36. Gain of 27 on that one. Second catch of the day for Lindemuth. And here in this second half, Jacob Zach's 4 of 5 for 90 yards and a not a touchdown, 4 of 5 for 90 yards.
Ball set up on the 36. 1st and 10.
And Eisenhower having to fight with the scoreboard a little bit. The first number on the scoreboard's not there, so it keeps looking like there's under 10 seconds left in the half. Or in the quarter, rather. Penley ends up with a 2-yard gain on that.
Gain of 2.
Well, there's a 2 missing on the 21, too.
Yeah. Yeah, the scoreboard is having as much technical troubles as we've been at times throughout this game. So they are going to stop the clock here. I think they're trying to figure that part out. Moach just came out of the game. Number 15, Brian Bowersox, checks in for him. And apparently that is the end of the quarter. So that will end the third quarter. Eisenhower trailing Seneca 21-13, but they're on the move here. We got 12 minutes of football left. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, getting ready for the Generational Wealth Management fourth quarter. John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for your investment needs. They offer world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. Find out more at gwn.nm.com. Ollie Boozer with the run out of the timeout. Boozer picked up about 4 or 5 on the play.
Right side.
And we have another player down for Seneca. We'll stop the clock with 11:40 to play. And both teams will go to the sideline. So we'll take another timeout, return in 30 seconds with more high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Back here at Eisenhower High School, teams coming out of the huddles after this timeout.
Third down, 4 to go.
Third down and 4, an important one. Ball down around the 30-yard line. Jacob Zach under center.
False start.
And a false start on Hudson Haight, number 12, on the far side of the field. That's going to back it up 5 yards, and that 3rd and 4 becomes 3rd and 9.
He's up a 3rd and 9.
They got to figure Eisenhower has 2 plays to get this here. 11:22 to play. Clock running now. Eisenhower facing a 3rd down and 9 with the ball at the Seneca 35-yard line. Jacob Zach still under center. And he'll pitch it to Penley. And a nice open field tackle by Harwood again. Harwood making his presence known all over the field. No gain for Penley.
Short to no gain, puts up.
And it becomes a very important 4th down here for the Knights. And most likely you'd have to think going to have to go to the air here. They've had some success through the air in the second half. As I said, Jacob Zach's 4 of 5 for 90 yards since halftime. Knights need 9 yards to keep this drive going. Have to reach the 25 of Seneca. Make it to 26. Jacob Zach has some time. Now he's going to pull it down and run. And what a tackle there. I don't know. It's going to be close.
I don't think he made it. I think he's short.
And judging by the reaction on the Seneca sideline, Jacob Zach's going to come up just short. And again, it was another great open field tackle by Seneca. Got him right around the ankles, and now the Knights are going to be up against it. As Seneca will take over at the 26.
Ball spotted on the 26.
So Seneca comes out of the huddle after the turnover on downs. And Eisenhower, any chance at a comeback win is going to have to start on this defensive possession. They're going to have to hold Seneca and then put a drive together. Harwood hands to Moats. And Moats has a lot of room. He's into Eisenhower territory. Might have stepped out just before. They'll mark him at the 48, a gain of 22 yards for Moats. That's Moats' biggest run of the day.
We'll give them a Seneca first down.
And we have an injured Eisenhower Knight back behind the play. So with 10 minutes even remaining in this game, we'll take a short break and we'll be back with more high school football on the YDL Sports Network. Back here at Eisenhower High School, 10 minutes remaining in today's game. Seneca leads Eisenhower 21-13.
Yeah, but there's nothing on the
10 minutes. It's on there. As soon as he presses start.
So they fight through the scoreboard issues here. Seneca ball at their own 48-yard line. Moats keeps it again and puts his head down and puts together a good run, picking up 6 yards. And they're just starting to get chunks here on the ground. Paramount here that the Eisenhower Knights come up with a stop, though.
holding.
And a hold going to be called here on Seneca. That will back them up. And this Eisenhower has to make this the break that they need if they want to get back in this game. So the ball goes all the way back to the 38-yard line of Seneca. So instead of a 2nd and short in Eisenhower territory, they'll be facing a 1st and long from their own 38. Harwood in the shotgun. Hands it to Moats. And this time they're up to get Moats. He never goes to the ground, but his forward momentum is stopped after no gain. And it will be 2nd down and 20 now with the ball at the 38-yard line. The Eisenhower Knights need 2 big defensive plays here and then need to put together a drive, and that drive might have to include the 2-point conversion if they want to tie this game up. Seneca 21, Eisenhower 13. Less than 9 minutes to go. 2nd and 20 for Seneca. Harwood keeps it. Puts his head down and gets good yardage on 2nd down. 15 yards for Harwood up the middle. He's just been gouging the Eisenhower.
3rd down. Third down and 6.
$8:10 remaining. A big 3rd down here for the Eisenhower defense. 3rd and 6, just across the midfield stripe. Hands it off to Moats. There was not a lot of room for Moats there. To be honest, Lou, I'm kind of surprised they didn't keep the ball in Harwood's hands on that play.
Yeah.
Unless maybe they were thinking that's what they're going to try here on 4th down, because Harwood's really been their biggest offensive threat all day. Moats has the 122-yard run. Other than that, most of the big plays have come from the sophomore quarterback.
Your basic dive isn't going to get you 5 or 6 yards. Not the way that.
So now this becomes the most important play of the game to this point. It's 4th down for Seneca. The ball is at the Eisenhower 48-yard line. Seneca leads by 8 with 7:12 remaining in this game. There's the snap. It's over Harwood's head, and he has to dive on it, and Eisenhower will take over all the way back at the Bobcats' 35-yard line. So an ill-timed mistake for the Bobcats gives Eisenhower not only possession, a possession they desperately need, but gives them great field position here inside the Seneca 35.
That was number 14. It was back there. I think they were going to punt it.
Oh, okay. It was going to be a short.
Yeah. I think
okay.
I think it was just going to pooch it.
Yeah.
And he went back because it was 14. And
okay.
I think it was a punter.
Yeah. Dalton Boyd. Yeah. The punter. So potentially big play in this game. Only 7:06 to go. Eisenhower has to score now. And we have a timeout on the field, and it's going to be a timeout for Seneca. It's a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossBecker.com. That's Ross Becker. Back in 30 seconds with more high school football on the YDO. Sports Network.
Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
And welcome back to the Pasture Paint at Eisenhower High School. Alan Siebert and Lou Vizza here with you on the YDL Sports Network. Seneca leading Eisenhower 21-13 here in the fourth quarter, 7:06 to play. Eisenhower just got a defensive stop and then potential punt attempt by Seneca. The snap went high and Eisenhower recovered at the Seneca 34. So that's where they'll take over. They give the ball to Penley. Not a lot of push in the center of the line for Eisenhower. Maybe a yard for Logan, and second down and 9. 4-down territory from here on out. Eisenhower, one of their final possessions of the day right here.
You know, we talked about it earlier, and I've said this many times. When you need a play, you don't think of a play, you think of the player.
Yep.
And I don't think 14 in a punt situation doing what he did is the player
that you want,
and that's what you end up with.
Absolutely. Eisenhower trying to make it hurt now. They give no, actually Jacob Zach kept it. Thought about pitching it last minute, kept going, falls on the ground, and I think Seneca's got it again. And now we got a scrum breaking out on the ground between Zach Moats and Grayson Linkerhoff.
Yeah, if they do, it's gonna be 75.
Yeah, so big fumble there for Jacob Zach. That hurts. They had a first down and personal foul on Eisenhower. And so not only will Seneca get the ball back, they'll have 15 yards better field position. That is the third Eisenhower turnover of the day. And that's if you don't count the turnover on downs inside the 10 in the first quarter. And you're just not going to win a lot of football games that way. And now it looks like we're going to have an official's timeout. 6 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to
All right, scratch that. I've already come back out on the field, so we'll stay here with the ball game here. It looks like Seneca is going to take over at the 37-yard line. 3 turnovers have haunted the Eisenhower efforts today. Harwood keeps it, tries to get outside, uses that speed to get out of bounds. Picks up a first down, about 10 yards. Harwood just continuing to run all over.
Seneca first down.
By my count, I've got Harwood at 13 carries, 154 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So he's been the guy, really, and every time they've needed a play, that's where they've gone. About the only thing that went wrong on that first play is he went out of bounds. So the clock stopped, but that won't be an issue on this one as Moats pushes hard, picks up 3. 18th carry of the day for sophomore Zach Moats. And now less than a half a quarter remains. And we've got another Seneca player down with what we hope will be just a cramp. It's the second time today that the freshman, number 72, Travis Dambaugh, has been down. to be expected on such a warm day. Getting late in the contest, and hopefully they can get that worked out quickly, and he'll be up and continue on with this game. We'll take a short break and return. You're watching high school football on the YDL
Wise
Sports
Eyes of
Network.
DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
And back here at Eisenhower High School, where the Bobcats hold a 21-13 lead in the fourth quarter. Just 5 minutes and 48 seconds remain. Second down and 6 for Seneca just after midfield. Just a moment ago, before this drive started, Caleb Jacobzak fumbled for Eisenhower. Third turnover of the day for the Knights. And for the most part, they've all hurt. Seneca scored most of their points directly off Eisenhower turnovers. Harwood keeps it. They force him outside, but that hasn't mattered much today. He just gets out there and continues to go. It's another Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down. And we've got another injury on the far side of the field at the end of that play. Gain of about 12 for Harwood as this big day continues. Puts him up over 160 yards. So with 5:29 to go, we'll take another break and be back with more football here on the YDL Sports Network.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations.
And back here at Eisenhower High School, where the Eisenhower Knights are facing a 1st and 10 for Seneca. 5:19 left in this game. The ball's at the 36. Clock still running here. Seneca letting things tick down, taking as much time as they can here. 4:56 now. A lot of time came off there. And off goes to Moats. Moats picks up about 3.
Moats with a run off the right side. Brings up second down.
Second down and 7, and really the Knights' last stand coming right now. They're going to need it. Going to need a stop, a score, and a 2-point conversion to have any chance of extending this 5-game winning streak.
Second and 7.
Still only 2 players all day have carried the ball for Seneca. Zach Moats and Rylan Harwood. Harwood, of course, is the one who's done the most damage, 166 yards and 2 touchdowns. Also has made some big tackles on defense. Hand off to Moats. Moats keeps those legs moving and gets about 5. Eisenhower still has all 3 timeouts remaining, and with a first down here, I'd imagine they'll start to use them. 3:45 to go. The ball is now 3rd and 2 at the 28. Linkerhoff, who was injured a minute ago, back in the game. Number 72, Dambaugh, has also returned for Seneca after leaving with an injury. Hand off to Moats. He cuts it back up, and I think he's got a first down.
Yep.
Pickup of 3, and that's a Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down on the 20th carry of the day for Zach Moats. Clock ticking now, and still no timeout. Eisenhower does have 3 of them.
25.
But for now, Coach Penley will keep him in his pocket.
Well, they're running the clock. They're waiting for the back judge to put his hand up and then running a play, and they're running them all wide.
Yep.
So they're taking a lot of time off the clock.
Yep, staying in bounds when they need to, and more than anything, just protecting the ball, because that's been the story of this game, honestly. Eisenhower, 3 big fumbles, led almost directly to every point that Seneca has scored. And now Coach Penley will take the first of his 3 timeouts. 2 minutes and 33 seconds remaining as they take their first of 3, as I said. We'll go ahead and take one with them. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with more high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
And back here at Eisenhower High School, the Eisenhower Knights trailing the Seneca Bobcats 21-13 with 2 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. And it's been a hard game for the Knights. A lot of turnovers, some key injuries. Nolan Giesing's been out for the most of this game. Was joined by Peyton Hammerbeck earlier after a big catch, but the Knights still fighting, trying to get one last possession here. 2nd and 8 with the ball at the 23. Harwood hands to Moats. Moats picks up about a yard. For now, Penley will hold on to that time, get the ball back.
Yeah, we don't have the luxury of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, it'd be a good time for the Knights to have it, but unfortunately for them, that's not the case in high school football, as we do tick down to 2 minutes to go. 3rd down and 7 at the 22-yard line for the Seneca Bobcats. 1 first down will all but end it. The Knights trying to force a 4th down and at least one last chance to possess the football. Harwood keeps it. He's finally brought down. And there's the timeout. With 1:34 to go, Coach Penley takes his 2nd timeout. And it'll set up a 4th down, and let's call it, well, it's not much, 4th and 2 after the 6-yard run from Harwood. So really, this is ball game here on the next thing. You also got to remember that I think Seneca can kick from here if they want to, and a touch or a field goal rather puts it as a 2-possession game too. So see what they choose to do after this timeout. But either way, the Knights are going to have a stop on this play, or that 5-game losing or winning streak rather will come to an end here today at the Pasture of Pain.
I think there's too many moving parts on trying a field goal.
Oh, especially to me with the success that Harwood's had holding on to the ball all day. You're talking about a guy who's got 15 for 172. My quick math tells me about 11, 12 yards a carry. You only need 2 on this.
Who's he talking?
4th down and 2.
So defensive stop. They made a big one earlier today on the goal line. They're going to need one more to even have a chance here. Harwood keeps it.
Got it.
Dives for it.
Got it.
And I believe he's got enough for the 1st down.
Yep.
And he does. And that should just about put Seneca into victory formation here. Clock will run. Penley will hold on to the timeout as there's not much he can do anyway. And now he will take it with 1:21 to go. Final timeout of the game for Eisenhower. It's a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossBecker.com. That's Ross Becker. Back in 30 seconds with more high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Yeah.
Back here at Eisenhower High School at the Pasture of Pain, Coach Jim Penley just took the final timeout for his Knights, and unfortunately for them, Seneca comes out of the timeout in victory formation. And there's a flag on the play.
You can't do that.
Yeah, they tried to jump the snap and take the ball away, but then instead there's going to be a penalty called.
Penalty on the field.
You can't try and knock the ball out of the center's hands. I mean, that's what they ended up doing.
And so that's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and we'll just delay the inevitable here as Seneca will go back into victory formation. Clock not running after the penalty, though, so stays 1st and 5, but there's the knee taken by Harwood, and one more of those should just about do it and drop Eisenhower to 5-2 on the season, as Seneca will improve to 3-4 with a 21-13 victory here today over the Eisenhower Knights.
This is a big win for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Big win as far as region standings, but also just Class 2A playoffs. And yeah, they were entering the game on a 3-game losing streak. So
just a big win.
Yeah, big win for Seneca, and they'll move on with their season. Eisenhower returns here 1 week from last night, where they will take on the Franklin Knights, who actually we saw you and me, Lou, earlier this year against Warren, where Warren picked up and ended its long losing streak. So Eisenhower's got them next week. But yeah, the final seconds are going to tick off, and Seneca is going to walk away with a 21-13 victory here today at Eisenhower High School. We're going to take a short break, and when we return, we'll be back with your Icy Inc. post-game show. And we'll have the scoring summary, the final stats, and as well as we'll have an interview with our Icy Inc. player of the game. We'll do all that after about a 4-minute break. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service, and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside, that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
Excellence, teamwork, responsibility. Those are the foundations on which Phoenix Sintered Metals in Brockway is built. Phoenix is a Verischetti family-owned powder metal manufacturer committed to being an industry leader through excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement. Phoenix emphasizes employee teamwork as well as responsibility to the community. Like any team striving to be the best it can be, it knows that hard work and perseverance pay off.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
If you're ready to buy or sell your home, then stop in at 4234 Market Street to let one of the agents at Howard Hanna Professionals help. Our friendly and knowledgeable agents can help you find the key to your dream home. Looking for a new career? Howard Hanna Professionals can help there too. Howard Hanna Professionals will assist new and experienced agents with the startup fees for an exciting career in real estate. Call Katrina Laurie at 814-726-2000 for more information. Make 2025 the year you take the next step in your career with the Clinical Medical Assistant Program or Professional Development Seminars at the Warren Forest High Ed Council. Learn how to make college affordable at the Financial Aid Seminar or grow your personal skill set with Fall Country Brunch and Event Planning Made Easy classes. Go to high-ed.org or call 814-723-3222 to register. The Warren Forest High Ed Council, your access to lifelong learning.
And back here at Eisenhower High School in the Ice Ink postgame show, where the Eisenhower Knights have just dropped a 21-13 decision to the Seneca Bobcats. As I said, this is Alan Siebert. This is the Icy Ink postgame show. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs, call Icy Ink at 814-688-0034 or visit them at Icy Ink. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear icy. Start this postgame show with your Hunters Station Golf scoring summary. Score a great round of golf at Hunters Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta, hunterstation.com. Scoring started in the second quarter when Zach Moat scored from 4 yards out for Seneca. 11 minutes and 25 seconds. Cameron Beebe had the extra point, made it 7-0. Eisenhower tied the game with 3:41 remaining in the opening half. Jacob Zach's 13-yard run, Bryce Wilkins' kick made it 7-7. Rylan Harwood took over in the third quarter, had a 20-yard touchdown run with 8:37 left. Beebe had the kick. That made it 14-7. Logan Penley's 26-yard touchdown run made it 6:36, but the kick failed, left it 14-13. Harwood closed out the scoring with 3:50 remaining in the third quarter. Beebe again with the extra point, made it 21-13. Take a look now at your Warren Forest High Ed Council final stats. The Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest counties for more than 40 years. Visit highed.com. For Seneca, Harwood was 2 of 6 for 13 yards through the air. His big impact was on the ground. 18 carries, 173 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Teammate Zach Moach, 23 carries, 76 yards, and a score. And Donovan Huzanek had 2 catches for 13 yards to lead the Seneca receiving game. Eisenhower's offensively passing, Caleb Jacobzak, 7 of 15 for 108 yards. Jacobzak led on the ground with 10 carries for 74 yards and a score. Penley had 12 carries for 70 yards and a score of his own. Gavin Lindenbooth led the receiving game with 2 catches for 46 yards. Peyton Hammerbeck, 1 for 34, and Joe Gelati, 3 for 27. We'll squeeze in one more break, be back with an interview with our Icy Ink player of the game, and wrap things up from Eisenhower High School. You're watching high school football on the YDL Sports Network.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
And back here at Eisenhower High School with our Icy Ink postgame show and our Icy Ink player of the game. Congratulations to Seneca senior quarterback Rylan Harwood on getting the honor today. A big game for Harwood. Finished the day with 18 carries for 172 yards and 2 scores on the ground, 2 of 6 passing for 13 yards on top of that. And Rylan, we were just talking a little bit about it. It's a hot day. It's a lot hotter than most of your games that you're going to play, but you guys were able to come through. What went right for you guys today out there on the field?
We just prepared all week for this. We knew what we got. We know what they got. And we knew all week coming into this, it was going to be bad. And we practiced it. We had mental toughness. We came through when it mattered. And I think we really came through.
Yeah, and as you said, I mean, you got a game against Northwestern next week, another winnable game, and you guys now on the playoff push. What can this win do to get you guys where you want to be as the season goes on?
It's fantastic because we had a couple of rough weeks before this, non-region games, but kind of had the guys down a little bit. But to go out and perform and compete and win today, it does a lot for the team's morale, and we're looking forward to next week, and now we think we can take on anyone.
All right. Congratulations, Rylan Harwood, our Icy Ink player of the game. Good luck next week against Northwestern, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
That's going to do it from us for Eisenhower High School. Alan Siebert on the call with YDL Sports Network, and we'll see you next Friday night right here when the Eisenhower Knights take on the Franklin Knights at the Pasture of Pain.